Good evening, Earth signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is to go on and give you your July's energy reading here, okay? And Virgo, of course, following this reading, I will be posting your Russian Gypsy reading, okay? So you can stand by for that. So, with this reading, I just like to go on and just examine a few areas to include, but not limited to, love, work, as well as whatever the spirit has me to kind of tell you here. Okay? So, I've already shuffled the cards here, and I'm going to be using a variety of oracle cards just to give you this reading. Okay? So, let's start off here with just looking at the bottom card here that we have. We have the world here, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that card, that's all about expansion and opening up, to new opportunities here. So, this card asks you to kind of expand your perspective and consider more expanded options, particularly next month, okay? As there is really so much for you to explore here. And this card is telling you not to limit yourself because this card is asking you really to think big because really, in fact, the world is your oyster here, okay? And then you have here, you have, actually, I selected three cards from the bottom. You have patience here. So, patience is all about peace, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about letting go. It's all about letting go of worry, particularly, desperation, you know? And this card is telling you to release old worn out patterns that they're not working for you anymore. And it's telling you to try not to get fixated on one option again and to kind of restore harmony, particularly in your romantic situations as well as with your patience, perhaps with your career. Just try to be a bit more flexible that I'm getting here, okay? And then you have the magician and the mirror, okay? So this card is all about knowing and really just, coming into your true authentic self or your true power, ladies and gentlemen. So you yourself are, in fact, the magician here, you know? And understand that you can certainly transform any situation or obstacles that some of you may have been facing and turn them into blessings here. So embrace your intentions here, what this card is suggesting that I'm getting from this. Okay? So let's look at your past. And the experience of this card, ladies and gentlemen, could be from a past life, but albeit, but just still affecting your past. It's showing up in your past here. So you have the temple path here. So this is all about spiritual purpose and support. So this path kind of, really showed or shows your past life spiritual journey, and it shows you having been on a karmic journey and perhaps for some time now. And it looks like that the decisions you made were all a part of your soul's journey. So this is kind of helping you understand here is that, you know, you are on the right path and you are experiencing what your soul is intending for you to experience here in this incantation here. So this card is asking you to try to, steer clear of negative thinking too, you know? And then you have this walking away card here. So this could be more of your immediate type path here. That's all about letting go and moving on. So for many of you in the past, you walked away from a person or even a situation, and this could even potentially have been a job or, as I said, a relationship with may have led or subsequently led you to a new beginning, you know? And then you have all tied up card here. So this card is all about a lack of motion and it gives a sense of personal freedom here. So many of you felt stuck. I'm feeling in a very stalemated type situation I'm getting. And it again could have been in a work situation or even a relationship. And some of you might have remained in the situation aimlessly, ladies and gentlemen, waiting for some sort of a bonding agreement, or maybe some type of a commitment, a stronger commitment, as you see that many of you are getting next month here. So this is in the past I'm getting. So perhaps some of you was just really even your own worst enemy. The fears you felt were perhaps not only self-imposed, but they were very self-sabotaging. you know so let's look at where you are in your present situation, or where you will be. You have the seventh chakra, ladies and gentlemen, and that is of Archangel Uriel. And of course, he's fire of God, or she's the fire of God there. And this card is all about intuition and really, a connection to spirit here. So that shows your intuition is you're gonna feel your intuition being very heightened. I'm getting. So this card is kind of asking you to get ready and get connected here. Okay? And then you have the thinking woman. Okay? So with this card, this shows that there's some type of woman around you that she's full of wisdom, you know, and she's going to play a prominent role in many of your life next month here. She could even be a friend, a lover, or she might be a boss, or simply a teacher to some of you. And of course, for some of you men, she might even be a new romantic interest I'm getting here, or simply someone that's very supportive here. Okay? And then next to that, you have attachment. Okay? So with attachment, this shows that perhaps some of you are kind of, perhaps, again, still attached to your past, and you need to let it go. And I feel that many of you are really fearful about the future. So this card asks you to kind of move forward with confidence and break free of, toxic situations and patterns that have held you back, you know? And then next to that, you have, just as you have the thinking woman, you have the thinking man. So with that, that is a male of wisdom as well, or a teacher, or for you women, it could be a new love interest, okay? Someone that's very supportive to you know? And next you have the first chakra there, okay? And that's connected with Archangel Michael, okay? So for those of you who are unaware of where the first chakra is, that's at the base of the spine here. So this card, kind of is all about, security and stability. So it shows really that you no longer will feel insecure, and understand that a turbulent period is almost over. So have faith, this card is having you. It's kind of telling you because, Michael gives you courage when you're fearful. Okay? And then next to that, you have the fourth chakra, there. And that's connected with Archangel Raphael, you know? And this card is all about loving. It's all about compassion and acceptance here, you know? So this card is letting you know that it's clearly safe for you to love, and it shows your heart being healed, or your broken heart being healed, you know. And then let's move on to just to see, what the future will bring to you here. Okay? You have strength there for your future. So that certainly shows that you're going to definitely overcome any problems that you are going that that you have been going through here, you know. And it shows that your soulmate connection to another certainly is going to deepen, and it shows certainly that anything, ladies and gentlemen, is indeed possible that I'm getting here. Okay. So I wanted to add another dimension to your reading, just to add a few other oracle cards, just to give you a bit more, part and advice here. Just wanted to look at your past here in conjunction with, this card here, and you have the spirit of place there, and that's in the reverse position. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling that many of you got entangled in the past too, in a situation without really trusting your intuition. And perhaps some of you may have gotten with someone that maybe you shouldn't have gotten with, who may have had hidden agendas, or you may have thought the grass was greener on the other side, but you discovered that it wasn't, and you wanted to, just make things right with an existing partner, you know? Let's look at the present here. Okay, you have the one circus card here. So that shows that, you know, this card is all about maintaining and really establishing boundaries with someone. So this card shows that you do have a very supportive relationship that's mutually supportive here. And you might just want to, just to make sure that everything is okay, you may want to just establish some type of boundaries here with this person. Okay? Because if you don't, the potential here is that it's going to lead to a stormy field there, you know? And it may lead to some sort of a conflict. And something may even arise that you guys may haven't completely handled. Whatever it is, I feel that you're going to certainly learn from it and benefit from the opportunity here. But I wanted to further clarify this card here by just adding an additional three cards here to your reading. Okay, we have the Metamorphosis here. So with that card, that shows that, again, deep changes are coming. And it shows that you're going to release the past and you're going to really embrace change. And then you have the Field of Dreams, ladies and gentlemen. So with that card, that shows, again, it looks like that abundance, it's yours. And this card is asking you to really be clear about your needs and really your feelings here. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share and subscribe. And if you'd like a more personal reading, contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. And that information will be provided in the description box, okay? So look forward to hearing your comments and have a nice evening, okay? Thanks.